1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two. Oh, okay. No, that's perfect. I did see the sticker. It's a little embarrassing. Stadium, the umpires for tonight's game are in the field, Tyler Jennings, and behind home plate, Jacob Hudson. Give him a big warm Walker Stadium welcome. For your own personal safety and the safety of all those around you, please be aware that all bat may leave the playing field at any time and enter the spectator areas. Please pay attention while you enjoy the game.
Well, hello once again, baseball fans and addicts, wherever you may be. It's time again for Pickles Baseball. Tonight, the Portland Pickles celebrate Pride Night at Walker Stadium, presented by Straightaway Cocktails. Game one of a 3-game set with the visiting Walla Sweets. I'm Mike Checks, working alongside Gary Crow, Mo, Malachi, Sam, and many others, and we will be bringing you all of the action tonight for the rest of the 2023 season. Also joining us in the booth this series is Gary Ederle, voice of the Walla Sweets. Glad to have him back. He joined us for the 3-game series last year. For more on today's theme and the introduction of our ball game, we're going to send it down to our public address announcers, the talented and funny Jeremiah Coughlin and the incomparable Joe Simons. Oh, apparently we don't have Jeremiah Coughlin tonight. We have Moustakis Moose out there. That'll be great. Yeah, all right. Well, we'll kick it down to the two of them then.
Welcome back to Walker Stadium for tonight's matchup between the Walla Sweets and your Portland Pickles. I'm Joe Simons. I'll be your public address announcer this evening. Your on-field host is international sex symbol Patrick Mushka. Tonight is game 23, the 2023 regular season that'll be played at Walker Stadium this summer. Tonight we're back at the Walk Pride Week kickoff, presented by Straightaway Cocktails. We're kicking off Portland Pride Week with the Pickles, Straightaway, wearing our rainbows and smiles and cheering for the best baseball team in town. Walker Stadium, we had a very special day for a few members of our Pickles family. Please direct your attention to the third base foul line as we want to honor two of our current players who were drafted by Major League Baseball organizations today. First up, Morris Austin, accompanied by his dad Jeff, mom Andrea, sis Molly, and host dad Greg Felton. Morris was selected by the Brewers in the 10th round. The right-handed closer was taken with the 302nd pick after an impressive 3 seasons at Houston Christian and a stellar summer in Portland. Give it up one more time for Morris Austin. Well done, Morris. Next up, Jacob Bresnahan. Accompanied by Dad Sean, Mom Danielle, and Sister Grace, Jacob was selected by the Cleveland Guardians in round 13. The left-handed pitcher was taken with the 398th overall pick after an impressive high school career with the Sumner Spartans, Jacob Bresnahan. Walker Stadium, give them a big round of applause, Morris and Jacob. Well done, fellas, and well done, families. Way to go, Morris. Way to go, Jacob. That's awesome, guys. Give them one more hand. Incredible. Living out their childhood dreams right in front of you tonight here at Walker Stadium. Moosh, are we ready for our very special ceremonial first pitch?
You know, Joe, I think we are.
All right, well, we are kicking off Pride Week here at Walker Stadium, and we have a very special ceremonial first pitcher this evening. Give it up for Queen Indigenas. Indigenas is a trans-indigenous woman who is decolonizing your expectations by her allure. You can watch her perform at the Zodiac Show tomorrow, Wednesday the 12th, at the Nest Lounge from 7 to 9, 21 and plus only. Make some noise! Strike! One more big round of applause for Queen Indigenas! It is now time to meet the starters for tonight's game. First for the visiting Walla Sweets. Leading off, playing short from Colorado Mesa University, number 3, Kennedy Hara. Batting second, playing second from Gonzaga, number 18, Peyton Knowles. Batting third, playing center from William & Mary, number 6, Ben Parker. Batting cleanup for Walla and playing left from UCLA, number 28, Aiden Espinoza. Batting fifth and playing third from Yakima Valley College, number 36, Andrew Graham. Batting sixth, the first baseman from Lewis and Clark State College, number 22, Jacob Marquez. Batting seventh and playing right from Ottawa U, number 37, Logan Meyer. Batting eighth for the Sweets, the designated hitter from Yakima Valley College, number 32, Caleb Gray. And batting ninth, the catcher from Gonzaga, number 23, Kevin Spear. Starting on the mound for the Sweets from Walla Community College, number 11, Zach Hangus. The Sweets are managed by Jared Molna. Walker Stadium, are you ready to meet your Pickles? Leading off and playing right from University of Hawaii, number 9, Nigel Calderon. Batting second, your man behind the plate from Wazoo, number 39, Andrew McKenna. Batting third, your designated hitter from St. Mary's, number 1, Dalton Mayshore. Batting cleanup on the hot corner from University of Nevada, number 44, Jesse Pierce. Batting fifth, the shortstop from University of the Pacific, number 6, Jack Mecho. Batting sixth, your first baseman from Cal Poly, number 34, Evan Cloyd. Batting seventh and playing second from Long Beach State, number 10, Armando Briseño. Batting eighth and patrolling center field from Cal State Bakersfield, number 16, Kyler Stancato. And batting ninth for the Picks and playing left from University of Nevada, number 48, Jackson Waller. Starting on the mound for Portland from Western Oregon U, number 43, Dylan Chalmers. The Picks are coached by Griffin Williams, Brian Grant, and Jordan Barkis. The associate head coach is Jim Hopple, and the Pickles manager is Mark Max Magdaleno. At this time, we ask that if you are able to please stand direct your attention to the flag in left field for our national anthem sung by season ticket holder Ryan Butler.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light was so proudly we hailed at the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ryan Butler.
Hey, John, how we feeling at Walker Stadium? Can I get go Pickles on 3? 1.
How you doing, baseball friends? Welcome in. Glad to have you along for tonight's broadcast. Again, this game 1 of a 3-game set with the Walla Sweets. Should be a great series. Weather for this series is supposed to be amazing. Game time temperature here in the Lents neighborhood of Portland, Oregon. 82 degrees and sunny with a 5-mile-an-hour wind out of the north by northwest. Out on the mound for your Portland Pickles, that is Dylan Chalmers. Chalmers, a right-handed pitcher from Western Oregon University. In 5 games this season, he's compiled a 1-1 record, a 3.20 ERA. He's given up 8 runs, 7 of those were earned, 15 hits. Has struck out 23 while only walking 6. Tonight, he'll be throwing to Andrew McKenna behind the plate. Behind them defensively, Evan Cloyd at first, Armando Briseño at second, Jack Metcho at short, Jesse Pierce holding down third base, Jackson Waller, Kyler Stancato, and Nigel Calderon, your outfielders from left to right. So many people already in the chat. Glad to have you along. Debbie, good to see you. Noah Blackwell joining us. Mitch Miles already checking in. My Madre here as well. Fox DB8, glad to have you along. Should be a fun night here at Walker Stadium. It's going to be Kennedy Hara, Peyton Knowles, and Ben Parker for Walla Walla here in the first inning. Play ball indeed, friend. Hope y'all had a nice Monday. Of course, I watched the MLB Home Run Derby. Very impressed by Julio Rodriguez's performance in round 1. Pete Alonso is a tough draw. Although that field was good this year. It was pretty entertaining derby. Friend, should we open the garage door in front of us? I know. I'm sorry. I know y'all do a beautiful job of filming this, but I do like to watch it out the window. First pitch of the ball game misses high at 7:16 p.m. Over under tonight set for 3 hours and 9 minutes. Pretty evenly split here in the press box tonight. Pride night here at the stadium. You can see one of the Pride flags hanging out in left center field under the PGE banner. Next pitch missing high, ball 2. If Bresnahan does not sign, could he not continue to play for the Pickles? I believe that he could, but the expectation is that he'll sign. So wind in the 2-0 pitch now. Misses up, ball 3. 3-0. Yes, I know, Tom. First pitch in your neck of the woods was 10-16. Pardon me. Jacob Hudson behind the plate. Tyler Jetting, your umpire in the field. 3-0 pitch over the outer corner of the plate for a strike. Count goes 3-1. Kennedy Hara from Colorado Mesa University takes a look at strike 2. So count goes full on the sweet shortstop. Gary Ederle, the voice of the Walla Walla Sweets, letting us know that Kennedy Hara, coming off of injury, takes and lines that one right up the middle. Chalmers darn near got his head taken off with that. Hara aboard, Peyton Knowles to the plate. Yeah, no, we know that you won the over-under last season. Well done. First pitch over the outer part of the plate for a strike. Count goes 0-1. No, I think just eked out Gary last year. 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Count goes 0-2. Oh, nice. Pickles gear up at the All-Star game. Well done. Chalmers comes set. Throw over to first base. Nice throw. Hara dives back safely. Debbie taking the over tonight. Yeah, I've just got a feeling this game's going to go long. I'm expecting a lot of offense tonight. 0-2 pitch misses low, ball 1. Lights already on here at the stadium. 1-2 pitch on the way. Got him looking. Strike 3. Knowles pauses for a moment and then heads back to the Sweets dugout. First strikeout for Dylan Chalmers. Center fielder Ben Parker now to the plate. Parker playing center field today from the College of William and Mary. Another throw over to first base. Hara back safely. Kennedy gets his lead. Next pitch fouled off right side. Chalmers gets a new baseball. Chris Miller taking the under. What did I take? I took the over. Like I said, I think there's going to be a number of runs scored tonight. Winding the 0-1 on the way. That one chopped foul on the right as well. Parker quickly behind 0-2. Aiden Espinoza, the left fielder, on deck. Looking for a double play. Ooh, another nice move over to first. Hara's only got 2 stolen bases so far this season. Pitch popped up. Shallow center field. Looks like it's Briseño going back. He does make the catch. P4 the put out on Ben Parker. 2 away here in the top of the first inning, and that will bring up the aforementioned Aiden Espinoza. Espinoza from UCLA. First pitch, he sees this game over the outer part of the plate for a strike. 0-1. Let's get some runs before the 8th inning, please. Well, you know, Debbie, that was a quick game on Sunday. Another throw over to first as Hara dives back safely. One of the shortest games of the Pickles season on Sunday. Chalmers comes set at the belt, 0-1 on the way, misses outside. Count evens up at 1-1. That was great theater on Sunday. No, that was a fun ball game. Nice to get the win on the last game of the series. If we couldn't get the series win, 1-1 pitch swung on and missed. Count goes to 1-2. Bend off to a hot start in the second half of the West Coast League season, currently in first place. The Raptors, of course, finishing in first place in the first half, so they are already guaranteed a spot in the West Coast League postseason. 1-2 on the way, misses high, ball 2. Briseño and Metro playing back. 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on, popped up, right field. Drifting towards center is Calderon. Oh no, it actually ends up being Kyler Stancato to make the catch. F8 to put out on Aiden Espinoza, and that is it for the Sweets here in the first inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on. To the bottom of the first we go. No score here at Walker Stadium.
Come to Oaks Park, where there's great fun for everyone. You won't run away because the good times are so much fun.
Oaks Amusement Park is open for family fun Tuesday through Sunday all summer long. Located in Southeast Portland, a visit to the Oaks is an easy way to enjoy some quality family time while creating memories that will last a lifetime. Come for rides. Come for roller skating. Come for mini golf. Come for games. Come for the smiles on the faces of your friends and family as they enjoy the safe, wholesome fun of Oregon's historic amusement park. Make your visit on a weekday and save with summer discount deals, courtesy of Oaks Park's community partners. Check out oakspark.com to view this year's deals and plan your family fun.
Oaks Amusement Park.
Welcome back, friends. Out on the mound, you are watching Zachary Hangus warm up from Walla Community College in 6 games so far. Zach has a 4.68 ERA, a 1-1 record. He's walked 11, struck out 15. He'll be throwing to Kevin Spear defensively for the Walla Sweets. Jacob Marquez at first, Peyton Knowles at second, Kennedy Hara at shortstop, Andrew Graham at third, Aiden Espinoza, Ben Parker, and Logan Meyer. They're outfielders from left to right. Nigel Calderon, Andrew McKenna, and Dalton Mayshore here in the first inning for your Pickles. First pitch of the bottom part of the frame misses up, ball 1. I like that we have little leaguers here that are chanting down the third base line. 1-0 pitch, misses, ball 2. Angus now with the 2-0, misses, ball 3. So Calderon steps back in now. Awaits the 3-0, bunt shown, pulled back, ball 4. So Calderon with a leadoff walk. Both teams getting their leadoff runner aboard. Michael Summers checking in, welcome. Glad to have you. Andrew McKenna to the plate, 1 on, nobody out. The lefty twirls his bat. First pitch he sees, he offers that, comes up empty. 0-1. Doing well, Lewis. Glad to have you along on the broadcast. Glad you made it off of work. Great evening for you, I hope. McKenna from Washington State University. He's got a bunch of folks here in the crowd watching him this evening. Throw over to first base, just diving back safely is Calderon. Lewis, our umpires are Jacob Hudson behind home plate and Tyler Jetting out in the field. Angus with the 0-1, runner goes, throw down to second base, very much in time. Kevin Spear with a heck of a throw down to second base. 2-4 the put out on Nigel Calderon, caught stealing. At the plate, the count even, 1-1 on McKenna. Next pitch, missing, ball 2. Yeah, I haven't even opened up the West Coast League scores tab yet, friends. We'll get to that soon, though. Line to the 2-1 pitch on the way. Fouled off to the left side, and that's going to get out of play. Count evens up at 2-2. Angus with the 2-2 now. Swung on, bounced foul towards the Sweets dugout. So we'll do 2-2 again. McKenna knocks the dirt off his cleats. Pitch on the way, swung on, and that one is ripped into right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Logan Meyer over, gets the ball back into the infield, but a single for McKenna.
Even going to be your designated hitter.
Dill pickle sunflower seeds. That sounds delightful. Oh, well, Michael, I appreciate that. Thank you. We have fun with Mags out there. He's a good sport. So McKenna on at first, and that's going to bring up your designated hitter, Dalton Mayshore. First pitch he sees this ball game swung on and missed. 0-1. Oh, Ron, you can't start bringing that this early yet. McKenna gets a two-step lead over at first. 0-1 on the way, outside, ball 1. McKenna does have 3 stolen bases on the season. He's not afraid to run. 1-1 pitch on the way, swung on, and that one. No, what a nice diving grab by Kennedy Hara at short. Nice play, L6, the put out on Mayshore. What a snag, diving to his right. Able to just make the snag, that was impressive. So McKenna's still on at first base. Now to bring up third baseman Jesse Pierce. Pierce from the University of Nevada, Reno. He shows bunt, pops it up, out in front of the catcher, throw down to first base in time, 2-3 the put out on Pierce, and that will do it for your Pickles here in the first inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on through 1 frame here at Walker Stadium. No score.
8.5?
Stronger.
9%?
Yes.
9.5% ABV!
Juice Force IPA. Live dangerously.
Save money on your transportation costs with TriMet's Reduced Fare Transit Card. If you meet income requirements, get your first month free while you enjoy unlimited rides on buses and trains. Learn more and apply today at trimet.org/save.
Welcome to Stormbreaker Brewing, located off North Lombard in St. John's, Portland. We have plenty of space on the patio or up at the bar. We look forward to getting to know you over a delicious handcrafted cocktail or one of our rotating fresh pints. Whether you're looking for something light, dark, Hoppy or not hoppy, we've got you covered. Enjoy our extensive menu for both meat eaters and vegetarians with plenty of options to go. We love our pub in St. John's and meeting everyone that comes in. Hope to see you soon.
Welcome back, friends. To the second inning we go. Scoreless here at Walker Stadium. Andrew Graham, Jacob Marquez, and Logan Meyer due up for Walla Walla. While we have a minute, let's go ahead and take a look around the West Coast League, see what we've got going on tonight. In Nanaimo, Night Owls hosting the Apple Sox. Night Owls up 1-0 that game, bottom third. Also in the bottom of the third in Bellingham, the Bells trailing the Raptors 7-1 already. Andrew Graham steps in for his first at-bat tonight. First pitch he sees misses high, ball one. Graham from Yakima Valley College. Taps home plate. Chalmers comes set. 1-0 on the way. Misses low, ball two. Chalmers sets up on the third base side of the rubber. Is 2-0 on the way, swung on, and that hit right to second base. Briseño's got it to throw over to Evan in time for 3 to put out on Andrew Graham. Dolphins got fans here in the stadium this evening, already making their voices heard as Jacob Marquez, the first baseman, comes to the plate. The left-hander stands in. Offers at the first pitch and misses 0-1. Marquez from Lewis and Clark State College. Denise Castro checking in. Hello. 0-1 pitch missed low and inside. Count evens up at 1-1. Logan Meyer on deck. Chalmers 1-1, misses ball two. Good sized crowd here at Walker Stadium on a Tuesday night. 2-1 on its way in, swung on, and that one cracked out to right field, but foul. Didn't quite get out to the berm, got hung up in the netting down the right field line. 2-2 on Marquez. In Springfield, the Knights 5-0 on the Drifters. Next pitch popped back and above us. Count stays at 2-2, so it's the Knights 5, Springfield Drifters nothing. That game in the top of the fourth inning. Cowlitz Black Bears leading the Bend Elks 4-1 in Bend. That game in the bottom of the third. Chalmers set. 2-2 on the way. Misses low, ball 3. 3-2. In Kamloops, North Paw is trailing Edmonton 4-0, bottom 3. Wide, and the 3-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled off. We'll do it again. And last but not least, the Victoria Harbor Cats hosting the Port Angeles Lefties. Harbor Cats with a 3-0 lead. That game currently in the bottom of the fourth inning. And those are your West Coast League scores. Chalmers set, the 3-2 once again. Swung on and fouled into the netting. Why not do it again? Nice little battle here going between Marquez and Chalmers. I don't even know how to pronounce the name of that onion, friends. I have had Walla Wallas, though, and they are great. Pitch over, called strike 3. Caught him looking. Chalmers' second strikeout as Marquez heads back to the Sweets bench. Nobody on, 2 away, and that'll bring up the right fielder, number 37, Logan Meyer. Meyer from Ottawa U. Watches the first pitch sail wide, ball 1. Ron the K-Man's already got 2 Ks hanging out there in left field. 1-0 on the way, in there for a strike. Count evens up at 1-1. Nice that you guys are going to road trip down to Corvallis to watch the Pickles play the Knights. Next pitch fouled off. Count 1-2. Should be a fun road trip for the 2 of you. Should be a good series down there in Corvallis. McKenna returns behind home plate. Chalmers back up on the mound. 1-2 to Meyer. Misses, ball 2.
2 strikes. We need this punch at Walker Stadium. Let's go.
Moose prompting the Pickles fans to make noise. 2-2 pitch on the way. That one gets under McKenna, ball 3. BFX P63 appreciating the picture-in-picture, friends. Well done. Chalmers set. 3-2 on the way. Swung on and hammered out to left field. Coming in and making the snag, Jackson Waller. L7, the put out on Logan Meyer, and that does it for the Sweets. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no body left. To the bottom of the second inning we go here at Walker Stadium, still scoreless.
Tired of beer that's just too bland? No problem! Introducing the amazing Voodoo Ranger IPA. It's bright, popping, plus you can take it almost anywhere. So stop drinking boring beer and start living rangerously today.
All righty, friends, bottom of the second inning here at Walker Stadium. Jack Mecho, Evan Cloyd, and Armando Briseño due up for your Pickles. Blob Van Dam checking into the chat. Glad to have you along. I've said it before, I'll say it again. One of my favorite handles on here. First pitch, Mecho sees, misses, ball 1. Jack Mecho also has a contingent of folks here watching him play tonight. 1-0 pitch over the outer part of the plate for a strike. Count goes 1-1. Mecho from University of the Pacific. 1-1 on its way. Over for a strike. Count goes 1-2 on Mecho. Angus's next pitch misses up, ball 2. Shadows covering almost all of the playing surface now. Spots of sun here and there. That one hit to short. Knowles has it over to Marquez. 4-3 the put out.
Next up.
One away now, and your first baseman, number 34, Evan Cloyd, to the plate. Cloyd from Cal Poly taps home plate, takes a look at the first pitch. Over the outer part of the plate for a strike. 75 miles an hour, 0-1. Next pitch swung on, popped up. Looks like it might be Hangus taking this. Nope, the catcher drops it in. No, that's going to be an E2, not an infield single. E2, yep. That was tough.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Popped up between the pitcher and the catcher, and it looked like Hangus was going to take it. And then at the last second, it looked like he was about to yield to Kevin Spear. Spear tried to reel it in, just popped off his glove. So Evan Cloyd at first, Armando Briseño to the plate. Armando fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. Briseño steps back in. Angus glances over at first. Now brings in the 0-1, and in the dirt, bounces away from Kevin Spear, and all the way down to second base goes Evan Cloyd on the wild pitch. First runner in scoring position. Dylan walking around the stadium in a resplendent bow tie. Hangus comes set, 1-1 on the way, fouled off. I don't know, Ron, that misspelling was pretty funny. Aw, Paul, I appreciate that, thank you. Look back at second. 1-2 pitch on the way, swung on, hit through the right side, and that gets just past a diving Peyton Knowles. Rounding third, heading home, Evan Cloyd, throw to the plate, not in time. Fans raise those chairs. An RBI single that just finds its way into right field. Drives in Evan Cloyd, and your Portland Pickles on the board here in the bottom of the second inning. And your center fielder, Kyler Stancato, to the plate. Debbie, you gotta run early, friend. Hangus comes set, throws over to first base. Briseño back safely. Stancato from Cal State Bakersfield. Favorite current Pickles player of one, Lewis Roses. Pitch on the way, low, ball one.
Congrats to Max, who came up, returned a foul ball, got a firm handshake from Patrick Mushkatz.
Wait, Moose is giving out handshakes for foul balls? All right. I mean, it's not a red rope, but I'm sure Moose gives a firm handshake. Briseño a lead over at first. Another throwback. Armando back safely. Armando is a threat to steal. Got 4 stolen bases so far this year. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on. Bouncer up the middle. And into center field, just under the glove of Kennedy Hara. So Briseño checks in at second base. Kyler Stancato with a single.
From University of Nevada, number 48, Jackson Walla.
Michael wants more cowbell. You will probably get that this game, friend. Runners on first and second. One down, and that brings up left fielder Jackson Waller. Angus Angus starting to find himself in a jam here. Pitch on the way over the outer part of the plate. Strike one. Walla from the University of Nevada, Reno. Twirls the bat. Awaits the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Went fishing. That one was well outside. Takes a moment to collect himself. Looks down the third base line, now checks back in. Angus twirls the baseball. He's got his sign now from Kevin Spear. Looks back at second, 0-2 on the way. Swung on, and that one up the middle for a base hit. Briseño had to hold at second base to make sure that wasn't caught. Another single, that's 3 in a row for your Pickles now, and the bases are brined, and the lineup turns over.
Now batting, number 9, Nigel Calderon.
Bases brined for Nigel Calderon. First pitch of this at bat, missing away, ball 1. Nigel worked a leadoff walk way back in the first inning. Comes up here in the second with the bases loaded, 1 down. 1-0 pitch on the way, in the dirt, ball 2. 2-0. I don't feel like that's an unreasonable request, Debbie. Wanting a home run here from Nigel. 2-0 pitch. Missing outside. Ball 3. Outfielders playing straight up. Looks like Espinoza might be playing back a little bit in left field. 3-0 pitch on the way. Bunt shown, pulled back. Over for a strike. Count goes to 3-1. Pickles maybe were attempting a suicide squeeze. Line and 3-1 pitch on the way. Oh. Catch is part of the zone for a strike. Count goes full, 3-2. Pickles catcher Andrew McKenna on deck. Calderon coming into tonight, batting .303. Pitch on the way, swung on, hit towards short. Fielded cleanly, the throw to second for 1, the relay to first, not in time. Armando Briseño coming in to score on the fielder's choice. Kyler Stancato down to third. Jackson Waller, the victim of said fielder's choice. 6-4 the put out on him.
Now batting, number 39, Andrew McKenna.
So McKenna aboard with runners on the corners, 2 down. 2 runs in already for your Pickles. Looking like it might be one of those arm nights, friend. First pitch to McKenna, over for a strike, 0-1. Orlando checking in. Glad to have you along, friend. Your Pickles up 2-0 as play continues. Bottom of the second inning. Throw over to first base. Back safely. Calderon adjusts his gloves and stands back up. McKenna back in now. Runners establish their leads. 0-1 pitch on the way. In the dirt, ball 2. Give him a stolen base. Calderon given credit for the SB. So first base open, runners on second and third. Angus's 1-1 pitch, swung on, and that one hit out to shallow right field. Just off the glove of Peyton Knowles, who took a diving attempt. 2 runs are gonna come in to score. And Andrew McKenna out trying to extend that single into a double, but he does drive in 2 runs and does get credit for a single.
More good news at Dylan's Hideaway Bar.
So that'll do it for your Pickles here in the second inning. They plate 4 runs on 4 hits and 1 error. We head to the top of the third inning from Walker Stadium. Your score, Portland 4, Walla nothing. We are about to embark on the top of the third inning. The sun just hanging over the tops of the trees out there in left field. Sunlight pouring into the press box here, but we have definitely crested the hottest part of the day here at Walker Stadium. Everybody I'm working with here in the front row tonight having to shield their eyes. We got Sam working music tonight. We've got Gary, our intrepid scorekeeper and the captain of this carnival cruise up here. And in the beginning I said we had Malachi on camera. We do not. I forgot to change my opening. That is Ella working the camera in front of me, one of our game ops teams. Happy to have her up here and part of the broadcast. And of course, Crow and Mo, the video magicians hanging out in the corner. First pitch, top 3, over for a strike, 0-1. Caleb Gray, Kevin Spear, Kennedy Hara for the Sweets. Chalmers comes set. 0-1 on the way, misses high and outside. Yeah, it evens up 1-1. Yeah, that sofa is pretty great. Well done, Tom. Now the 1-1 pitch, swung on and missed. Count goes to 1-2 on the Sweets' designated hitter. One-two on its way, misses inside. Count evens up at 2-2. Gray from Yakima Valley College. Lefty twirls the bat around a couple times. Now the 2-2 on the way. Swung on, hit out towards center field. Stancato goes back on the ball and is able to make the play. F8, the put out on Caleb Gray.
Now then, the catcher from Gonzaga, number 23, Kevin Spear.
Catcher Kevin Spear to the plate now, his first at bat. Thanks, Michael. We spent some money and got some more people in the right positions and just keep trying to improve every year. First pitch, the at-bat, fouled straight back to the party deck. Almost. Joe Simon's poking fun at the folks on the party deck because seemingly nobody brought a glove. 0-1 the count on Kevin Spear. Pitch on the way, floats in high. Count evens up at 1-1. Chalmers 1-1 missing high, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Schneider and Daryl Turner, please come to the party deck.
Kevin Spear from Gonzaga U. Awaits the 2-1, high and tight, ball 3. Chalmers sets up on the third base side. Brings in the 3-1. High ball 4. So Kevin Spear works a 1-out walk. 1 on, 1 down. That'll bring up shortstop Kennedy Hara. Well, Lewis, that doesn't surprise me. When I went through the West Coast League scores last inning, they had a very sizable lead on Bellingham. Spear gets a lead over at first. First pitch from Chalmers, over for a strike. 0-1. The picture-in-picture is new. Crow and Mo have been working that into the broadcast. What, over the course of the last week or so? All right, next pitch swung on and missed. Count goes 0-2. So you do pay attention, Blob, just maybe not all the time, because we don't do it all the time. Chalmers comes set, 0-2 on the way, swung on and missed, got him. Hara, who led off the game with a single, strikes out here in the third. Third strikeout for Dylan Chalmers. Ron the K-Man going to have something to do out there.
Now batting number 18, Peyton Knowles.
So Spears still on at first base, 2 down now, and the first pitch taken out towards left field. Waller started in, then went back a step or so, was able to make the catch, F7 the put out on Peyton Knowles, and that is it for the Sweets here in the third. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 run left. And friends, it is time for the pickle juice drinking contest, so we will turn it over to Joe and Moose.
We're good. We're ready to rock down here, Joe. We got Carp, Indy, PT LeBoy, and Brody ready to drink some pickle juice, ready to get it popping. In 3, 2, 1, go! Chug, 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 chug. Oh my God. Winner right here. Boom. Excellent work, people. Valiant effort from all parties involved, but there's a clear winner.
Did they enjoy it? I see some grimaces over there.
It seemed like a mixed bag over here. I'm not sure, Joe.
We are going to have a pride parade in the middle of the 4th inning. So if you do want to participate, we'll instruct you where to go and when. But just keep that in mind. We are having a pride parade tonight.
To the bottom of the 3rd inning we go here at Walker Stadium. Dalton Mayshore, Jesse Pierce, and Jack Mecho. Mayshore lined out to Kennedy Hara in the 1st inning, who made a great defensive play. First pitch in this at-bat misses ball 1. Angus is 1-0 on the way, popped up, right side. Question is, will it stay in play? Answer is, no, it will not. Landing just past the Walla Sweets dugout.
We mean it when we say watch out for flying balls. They're everywhere.
Sun now just starting to fall behind the trees out and left. 1-1 pitch on the way, floats in for a strike. Count goes to 1-2. Next pitch on the way, misses outside. Count evens up at 2-2 on Dalton. Mayshore batting .208 on the season. 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off the right tone pole. Nice catch by Pierce over in the on-deck circle. Jesse just caught that barehanded, nicely done. Wide now, and the 2-2 pitch on the way. Misses high, ball 3. Count goes full on Mayshore. Three-two misses. Dalton Mayshore aboard with a walk. One on, nobody down, and that is going to bring up the third baseman, Jesse Pierce. Mayshore gets his lead over at first base and draws a throw, gets back safely. Angus stares in, has the sign. Pitch on the way, inside, ball 1. Jesse Pierce bunted out in front of the catcher to end the first inning. Another throw over to first base, and the shore back safely. Good size two-step lead by Mayshore over there at first. Drew a quick throw over this time as Mayshore was still extending the lead. Still managed to get back safely though. A little shorter lead this time. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on, fouled off. Count evens up at 1-1. Pierce steps back in. Hangus comes set at the belt. 1-1 on the way. High ball 2, 2-1. Slight breeze here now, starting to blow into the press box a little bit. 2-1 pitch on the way, misses high, ball 3. 3-1. Jack Metcho on deck. Pierce back in and ready. 3-1 on the way, swung on and missed. Count runs full. Swung through an 82-mile-an-hour off-speed pitch. Or 83, as it were. Glance over at first base. 3-2 pitch, runner goes, swung on and missed. Throw down to second base. Looked like it hit Mayshore in the face. Careened out towards left field. Mayshore is going to be checked on. Looked like he took that in the face as he slid into second base. So Jesse Pierce strikes out. That is the first strikeout for Hangus. He appears to be okay out there. Looked like the ball had bounced on its way in, so it's not like it hit him in the face at the fullest of speeds. Oh, congratulations, Mitch. That's great. So Mayshore gets his lead now at second base. 1 down, Jack Metcho at the plate. Pitch on the way, fouled off.
Got another jersey raffle going on. Making the way across the concourse right now. Buy a ticket, buy 10.
So Gary, we did give Mayshore a stolen base, correct? Okay, thank you. Yeah, I don't suggest one using their head on a play like that. A look back towards second. Hangus with the 0-1, swung on and fouled off. That one's just going to get over the bleachers on the first base side. Down to the Atlas Pizza bunker. Looks like Hangus calls timeout. Peyton Knowles coming in to have a conversation. Just the two of them out there. Kevin Spear still hanging out behind home plate. Knowles goes back to his position at second. Worth noting that Peyton Knowles is the one responsible for holding Dalton Mayshore on at second base. 0-2 the count, one down. Angus asks Spears to go through the signs once again. Pitch on the way, high. Ball one. Mecho steps back in. Mayshore establishes that lead at second. 1-2 on the way. Swung on. Bouncer towards third. Fielded by Graham. The throw over to first in time. 5-3 the put out. Mayshore had to stay at second base. I never did get to try one of the corn dogs, Broseph. I did get to try the deep fried Twinkie, and that was delightful. I would do that again in a heartbeat. Now, I did have a couple friends that got to try the pickle stuffed corn dog. I think you call that the deep fried pickles hot dog stuffed pickle. Hit down the third baseline, but foul. 0-1 the count on Evan Cloyd. So no, did not get to try one of those. That deep fried Twinkie was good though. Mayshore led off with a walk, stole second, and has been hanging out there since. Evan Cloyd reached on an error his first at-bat. Eventually came around to score. 0-1 pitch on the way. Over for a strike. Cloyd behind the count, 0-2. Mayshore with his lead, 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on, popped up, left side. Eventually comes down, Andrew Graham makes the catch, P5 the put out on Evan Cloyd, and that is it for your Pickles here in the third inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one runner left. We are a third of the way through this ball game. Your score, Portland 4, Walla Walla nothing.
Summer's here, but that doesn't mean you should take a vacation.
You don't go to a Pickles game because they play some generic version of baseball that you could see anywhere. So why buy a sofa like that? Check out Perch Furniture. We are hometown experts, wholly dedicated to getting you a great sofa. Perch Furniture is Portland born, West Coast built, and our sofas are adaptable in every dimension and detail. At social media, we're at Perch Furniture, perchfurniture.com, or available in our showroom. Go Pickles.
This is how you build a community of health and hope. With award-winning heart specialists, personalized women's care, a hospital 100 years in the making, and dozens of clinics that bring health and healing to your neighborhood, all strengthened by our partnership with OHSU. Adventist Health Portland, all the care you need, right where you need it.
Welcome back, broadcast friends. To the top of the fourth inning we go. Your numbers across the board for the Walla Walla Sweets. No runs, one hit, one error. For your Portland Pickles, 4 runs on 5 base hits and no errors. Dylan Chalmers out for another inning's worth of work. It'll be Ben Parker, Aiden Espinoza, and Andrew Graham. First pitch taken into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Stan Cotto gets the ball back into the infield. Leadoff single for center fielder Ben Parker. So 1 on for left fielder Aiden Espinoza. Espinoza flew out to center his first time up, throw over to first base. Ben Parker dives back safely. First pitch to Espinoza, misses up, ball one. Parker with a 1.5 step lead over at first. 1-0 pitch on the way over the outer part of the plate for a strike. Count evens up at 1-1. Chalmers comes set and throws over to first. Got a nice move over to first. Parker just getting back in there. Reestablishes a lead about the same length. 1-1 pitch missing up, ball two. 2-1. Nice looking crowd down the right field line. Right field berm. Well populated. Bouncer over to first. Cloyd goes to second for one. The relay back to first. No, what do we got? So runner interference over by first, so that actually ends up being a double play, yes? 3-6-3 is how that will go down.
Now batting number 36, Andrew Graham.
Show of hands in the chat, who had runner interference on the bingo card?
In the Pride Parade, your time is now. Make your way over to the first base dugout immediately.
So now nobody on, 2 down for third baseman Andrew Graham. Chalmers set. First pitch on the way, misses low, ball one. Graham was out 4-3 his first time up. Next pitch missing in, ball two. Winds and deals. That pitch missing high, ball three. Believe it or not, I did. I do feel like runner interference should be on one of the bingo cards. 3-0 the count. Chalmers pitch on the way, misses, ball four. 4-pitch walk to Andrew Graham. Second time Sweets have had a runner on first this inning, and that'll bring up first baseman Jacob Marquez. McKenna settles back behind home plate. Chalmers' first pitch to Marquez, swung on, hit out to center field. Stancato drifting back and left and makes the catch. F8, the put out on Jacob Marquez, and that'll do it for the Sweets here in the fourth. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on. We've got a pride parade going on. We'll kick that down to Moose and Joe.
Yeah, this looks great. There's a whole lot of colors flying around out there. Looks.
Dylan left everyone in the dust.
My man in the blue hat with the gritty, I see ya.
Make some noise for him, Walker Stadium! Bring them home, Pickles fans. One more big round of applause for our Pride Parade.
To the bottom of the fourth inning we go. Armando Briseño, Kyler Stancato, and Jackson Waller for your Portland Pickles. Line in the first pitch, bottom of the fourth, swung on and missed. 0-1. Briseño with a single and an RBI. Takes that pitch and hammers it foul above the Sweets dugout. Oh, Briseño behind 0-2. Pitch on the way, swung on, hit down the first base line, and that is a fair ball. Briseño going to check in at first as Logan Meyer gets to the ball quickly out in right field. So a leadoff single for Armando Briseño.
Now batting, number 16, Kyler Stancato.
Stancato to the plate. One on, nobody out. Hengis looks over at first. Line and the pitch on the way. Bunt shown and a bunt foul. 0-1. So Briseño back at first base. Stancato steps back in. Singled in the second, came around to score. 0-1 pitch, misses outside. Count evens up at 1-1. Organic Let's Go Pickles chant coming from below. 1-1 pitch on the way, swung on, and that one hit through the hole on the left side and through for a base hit. Briseño checks in at second base. Kyler Stancato on at first. First two Pickles have reached here in the bottom of the fourth inning.
Now batting, number 48, Jackson Waller.
Jackson Waller steps in. First pitch he sees, bunted down the third base line. Hengis has it to throw to first in time.
Next up for the Picks, number 9, Nigel Calderon.
So runners now on at second and third. Nigel Calderon at the plate. Hengis' first pitch swung on and fouled off to the right side. Just gets over the stands.
These runs, Pickles fans. Let's make it happen. Get loud.
Calderon reached via a walk in the first. Fielder's choice in the second. Came around to score. 0-1 on the way. Fouled off. That one just to the side of us. Count goes 0-2. Angus stares in. Gets his sign from Kevin Spear. 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on, bounced down the third baseline, foul. Armando Briseño at third, Kyler Stancato on at second. Calderon steps back in. Angus is 0-2 on the way, fouled off again. Count stays 0-2. Pickles catcher Andrew McKenna on deck. Wind in the 0-2 once again. High ball one. 1 and 2. Sun setting behind the trees out in left now. 1-2 pitch fouled off to the right. So we'll do it again.
Good news, we've returned one wallet. Bad news, I can't read Oregon driver's licenses. So, we're looking for Edward Turner, not Daryl. Edward Turner, we have your wallet. Come get it.
Bersenio on at third, Stancato at second. They get their leads. Winding the 1-2 pitch on the way. Outside, ball 2. Fun little at-bat we've got going right now. Looked like Hangus had his sign. Hasn't moved. Now he goes into his motion. 2-2 pitch on the way in the dirt. Ball 3. 3 and 2.
I don't know if it's Daryl or Edward, but we got 10 minutes and we're using these cards.
Three and 2 the count. Runners on second and third, 1 out. Bottom 4. Wind and the pitch on the way. Swung on. Hit towards third. Looks the runner back. Throw over to first base. Off the glove and up the right field line. Everybody's going to advance 90 feet on the E3. So that's Armando Briseño coming in to score. Kyler Stancato to third. And Nigel Calderon aboard on the E3. So it's going to be runners on second and third. Calderon was able to get to second once the ball went off Jake Marquez's glove. Blob, that's a good question. Unfortunately, Matty Stantz was banished to the party deck, so I don't have a quick answer for that. First pitch swung on, hit into right field, and that gets down in front of the right fielder, Logan Meyer. Kyler Stancato comes in to score, and it is chair-raising time once again, friends. Andrew McKenna with an RBI single. And now we've got a mound visit for Walla Walla. The entirety of the infield is coming in. There is a look down to the bullpen, and I haven't seen the baseball being handed over yet. One out here, bottom of the fourth inning. This might be the conversation to have before the conversation you have when you take the baseball in order to give your arm in the pen a little more time to warm up, and that looks to be the case. Hanga's going to stay in the game. Dalton Mayshore due up.
Now batting for Portland, number 1, Dalton Mayshore.
Mayshore worked a leadoff walk in the third, stole second base, and that's where he ended the bottom of the third. Runner goes, pitch, no, did not go. Pitch in the dirt, ball 1. One 0 count. Pitch on the way, outside, ball 2. Or excuse me. Count is 1-1, my apologies. 1-1 now on the way. Outside, ball 2. Errors are taking the sweets out, though. Not wrong, friends. Glance over to first base. Runner goes 2-1 pitch. God, man, he keeps faking me out. keep thinking McKenna's going, and he doesn't. The count now 3-1. He's got stolen bases, Gary. He could take off. 3-1 pitch on the way, fouled straight back. Hangus battles back, count now full on Mayshore. Jesse Pierce on deck. McKenna gets his lead at first, Calderon at third. Again, the 3-2, check swing, ball 4. So McKenna heads down to second base. He was halfway there already. Mayshore works a walk for his second at-bat in the row. Bases Brine, and that's going to bring up the third baseman, number 44, Jesse Pierce. Angus's first pitch to Pierce. This at bat swung on, popped up right side, foul. 0-1. Ron, the K-Man, wants to see this continue. I don't blame you, friend. Calderon dancing way down the third base line. The 0-1 pitch over for a strike. Count goes 0-2. Debbie putting in a simple request for a home run here. Blind in the 0-2 pitch on the way. High and outside, ball 1. Angus has the sign, is 1-2, swung on, bounced towards short, bobbled by Hara. Does get the scoop off to third in time. 6-5 the put out, but another run comes in to score on the fielder's choice. That's more chair raising, friends. So Dalton Mayshore at second base, Jesse Pierce aboard on the fielder's choice, 6-5. And that'll bring up your shortstop, Jack Metcho. The season's first West Coast League Player of the Week, looking for his first hit tonight. Pitch on the way, over for a strike. 0-1. So it's Mayshore at second, Pierce at first, 2 down, 3 runs in for Portland. Lift anything you can. Look back at second. 0-1 pitch on the way. Misses high, ball 1. Tom Jones, a fan of Zach Hangus. Runners get their leads. Hangus comes set. Looks back at second, 1-1 on the way. Low and outside, ball 2, 2-1. Metro ahead in the count, 2-1. Pitch from Hangus, fouled off, just catches the very top of the netting on the first base side. Ball bounces back into the playing field area as the count evens up at 2-2. Should Metro get aboard, Evan Cloyd hanging out on deck. Jack taps home plate as he steps back in. Angus glances back at second, and again 2-2 on the way. Misses, ball 3. Count goes full. Jacob Hudson, our home plate umpire, with the occasional slow strike call, so Metro steps back in. Zach set. Runners go 3-2, foul back. So runners will return. Umpire says we are ready to go. Metcho is ready. Zach steps off. Nobody there to receive a throw at second base. Mayshore was off the bag a bit. Got a healthy lead out there. Angus shakes off Spear once. Now comes set. 3-2 on the way. Swung on. Popped up left side. Coming in, Aiden Espinoza. Going out, Kennedy Har, and it's going to be Kennedy Har, the shortstop, making the play. F6 to put out on Metcho, and that'll do it for the Pickles here in the bottom of the fourth inning, but they plate 3 more runs. Fans, we're headed to the top of the fifth here at Walker Stadium. Your score, Portland 7, Walla Walla nothing.
Some play for the thrill, others the fortune. But the true legends, they play for the free drinks. Voodoo Ranger Juicy Haze IPA. Live rangerously.
Welcome back. It is going to be Logan Meyer, Caleb Gray, and Kevin Spear for the Sweets here. Top of the fifth inning. Chalmers' first pitch hit towards second. Briseño's got it. The throw over to first in time. 4-3 the put out on Meyer. Well, you know what, Jonathan? Let's go check the West Coast League scores because I haven't checked in on those for a while. Well, you're not wrong, friend. We'll get to those scores in just a minute. Caleb Gray to the plate, 0 for 1 on the day. Flew out to Kyler Stancato in center field to lead off the third inning. First pitch he sees here in the fifth, over for a strike, 0-1. Wenatchee Apple Sox 7, Nanaimo Night Owls 2 in Nanaimo, bottom 5. 0-1 pitch, misses ball 1. The Raptors up on the Bellingham Bells 10-2. That game in the bottom of the seventh inning. 1-1 pitch now. Misses high ball 2, 2-1. Corvallis Knights 7, Springfield Drifters nothing. That score seems familiar. 2-1 pitch. Misses outside and low. That game, however, in the bottom of the seventh inning. In Bend, the Elks trailing the Black Bears 9-2. That game in the top of the seventh. 3-1 pitch on the way. Over for a strike. Count goes to 3-2. Really like that Caleb basically said, like Caleb took off for first base. The umpire slowly called strike 2, and Caleb went back to home plate, tapping his chest, saying, "My bad." That pitch misses up and away, and Caleb does earn the walk. So 1 on, 1 out, and that'll bring up Kevin Spear, the catcher. In Victoria, the Harbor Cats leading the Lefties 4-1. That game in the bottom of the eighth, and the North Paws trailing the Riverhawks 5-2 in the top of the eighth in Kamloops. Oh, and 1 the count on Kevin Spear now. Gray gets his lead at first. 0-1 on the way. Swung on, popped up center field. Stancato drifting towards right, makes the play. F8 to put out on Kevin Spear. Caleb Gray returns to first base. Two down, and that will turn the lineup over for Walla. Kennedy Hara to the plate. Third at bat, singled to lead off the game, struck out in the third. First pitch over for a strike, 0-1. Well, friends, we are going to have Dizzy Bat hosted by Moose in the middle of this inning. We'll be keeping the broadcast here. Hara behind in the count, 0-2. Taps home plate as he steps back in. Chalmers comes set. 0-2 on the way. Low. Nice stop by McKenna. Count 1-2 now. Gary was telling me that Zach Hangus has thrown 92 pitches through 4 innings. That one over for a strike. Kennedy Hara caught looking. Strikeout number 4 for Dylan Chalmers, and that'll do it for the Sweets here in the 5th. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on. Fans, it's time for Dizzy Bat. Here are Joe and Moose.
We got a whole slew of people down here, Joe. We got Alex, so we got Alex squared, Amanda, and Dan ready to take on the Dizzy Bat. All right, in position down here. I'm going to count you off till 10. At 10, boom, you go. Try to catch that from Dylan. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 90, 86, 7, 8, 9, 10, go. Oh, Alex is our winner. Clear margins, not even close. What a goat. Oh, my Lord. The other Alex is still trying to
Someone
make it
get
down
this
here.
guy. That's how you Dizzy Bat, though. That's good stuff, Walker Stadium.
Section 206. Let me hear it. Yeah.
Leading off the bottom of the 5th for the Pickles, number 34,
It's going to be Evan Cloyd, Armando Briseño, and Kyler Stancato for your Pickles here in the bottom of the 5th inning. New pitcher on the mound for the Walla Sweets. That's number 10, Tyler Harper. Takes over for Zachary Hangus, who goes 4 innings. Gives up 8 hits, 7 runs, walks 3, and strikes out 1. Having the umpires do Dizzy Bat might be fun. First pitch swung on and hit hard out to left field off the Atlas Pizza banner. Rounding the bag at first, heading to second, Evan Cloyd. He is in with a stand-up double. Way to start the bottom of the 5th, Evan Cloyd. Second time he has been aboard tonight. So quickly a runner in scoring position for your Pickles. That'll bring up second baseman Armando Briseño. Look back towards second base. Harper's first pitch fouled on the first base side. Count goes 0-1. Briseño, a pair of singles, an RBI, and 2 runs scored. Had himself a heck of a ball game so far. Takes a look at the 0-1 pitch. That one misses ball 1. Well, Molly, I'll let y'all make those comments. I stay out of that. Harper looks back at second base, and again, 1-1 on the way now, fouled off. Count goes to 1-2. Sun setting for the evening, 8:42, closing in on actual sunset time here at Walker Stadium. Lights still have a little while before they take effect. 1-2 pitch now, swung on. Bouncer towards second, took a weird hop on the edge, and everybody's safe. Infield single for Armando Briseño, advances Evan Cloyd to third. Some nights the baseballs just don't bounce your way, and at least for now, Walla Walla experiencing that tonight. Center fielder Kyler Stancato to the plate. He has also singled twice and come in to score twice tonight. Oh, Blob, that's almost cheating. First pitch popped up. Shallow left field, shortstop goes out, left fielder comes in, and the left fielder, Aiden Espinoza, makes the catch. F7 the put out on Kyler Stancato. Runners have to hold. I mean, Bob, it's impossible to live up to Picklebot. Picklebot is perfect. Runners on the corners, 1 down for Jackson Waller. Harper looks back at a vacant second base. Pitch over for a strike. 0-1. So fans, I have a guest joining me next inning, and I am super excited about it. Runners get their leads, 1 down. Oh, 1 pitch on the way now, swung on, popped foul right side. I look over there expecting that somebody's going to catch it, and rarely, if ever, does it happen. Waller behind in the count, 0-2. Briseño gets his lead at first. Cloyd a short lead at third. 0-2 on the way. Well outside. Gets behind the catcher. Everybody's going to move up 90 feet and raise those chairs. Evan Cloyd comes home to score. Armando Briseño moves on to second. I believe that was a wild pitch. Oh, Captain, my captain, was that a wild pitch? All right, thank you, friend. As I mentioned earlier, Gary Ederle, voice of the Walla Walla Suite, joining us in the booth. So we are referring to scorekeeper Gary as the captain for the remainder of this series. Look back towards second, 1-2 pitch, swung on, popped up. That one in shallow center field, coming in the center fielder, dives and is able to hold on and make the play. Jackson Waller pops out to center field. Nice effort by Ben Parker out there.
Now batting, number 9, Nigel Calderon.
Once again, we find ourselves back at the top of the lineup for the Pickles. Nigel Calderon to the plate. Runner on second, 2 down. Briseño gets his lead. First pitch to Calderon, swung on, hit towards third. Nice snare by Andrew Graham in fair territory. Throws it over to first in time. 5-3 the put out on Calderon, and that'll do it for the Pickles here in the fifth. But they do plate yet another run on 2 base hits. No errors and 1 runner left on. Friends, we are going to head to the top of the 6th inning. Your score here at Walker Stadium, Portland 8, Walla Walla nothing.
Oaks Park and their community partners are offering outrageous savings on weekdays all summer long for a fun family experience you'll remember for a lifetime at a price that makes your wallet happy today. Visit oakspark.com to view this season's special offers.
Oaks Amusement Park.
Welcome back, Portland Pickles fans. To the top of the 6th inning we go. New pitcher on the mound. This is going to be Sam Rice taking over for Dylan Chalmers. And under normal circumstances, I would be more than happy to give you the line on Dylan Chalmers. I know that he's gone 5 innings. He surrendered 2 hits. He struck out 4. The rest of it I'll get to you later. He hasn't given up a run because I am not about to bury the lead. Joining me here in the booth, newest member of the Milwaukee Brewers, Morris Austin. How you doing?
Doing good, man.
What has today been like for you?
It's been crazy. Thank you for having me, first of all.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you having me up here.
No, you bet.
No, it's been a great time, honestly. Going yesterday was kind of a dream come true for me. Honestly,
Yeah.
I couldn't have planned it any better, honestly.
That's so cool. When did you get the phone call?
It was 2 minutes before I got picked. It was I was supposed to go to another team, and the other team kind of passed up on me, and I kind of got shocked, and I was like, oh, man, I guess I'm not going today. And the Brewers called me, and they're like, you want to go? I said, absolutely. This would be my dream come true, honestly, for sure.
Oh, that's absolutely amazing. And to think that you thought, all right, well, maybe today's not my day.
Yeah.
And then the team picking right behind them, it was like, wait, you're still around? You want to come?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of awesome to have some pride for. I mean, it's
absolutely.
Man, it's a great feeling.
Oh my gosh! Like I said, I am so excited for you, and your family has just got to be just on cloud 9 as well.
Oh, absolutely. They're here actually. I got my my parents, and then my younger sister here. My older sister wasn't able to make it out, but I'm thankful for them to be here and spend this time with me, and especially in this organization, my last day here, and man, I love the Pickles, and it's just been a great time out here.
Well, it is great to have you up here. I was so excited. When Manny Stats asked if I wanted to interview you, and I was like, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I got to meet your dad and your uncle the other day.
Yep.
That was absolutely. They are great.
They are crazy people. I love them.
Not surprisingly, huge fans of yours.
Oh yeah. Haven't been keeping up with me at all, you know.
Oh man, they were having fun here in Portland. They, obviously very excited and very proud of you. And this was before all of this news. So, I mean, they're probably elated as well. So what's the next step for you now?
Well, the next step is head to Arizona, and I get checked out by some team doctors and get it all signed off, and there I am. I go straight to Complex League and get my move off.
Oh, that's so great. Holy cow. I absolutely love this. There are people in the chat that are just blowing up. Molly Austin, oh my God, it's my favorite brewer. Debbie, who is a longtime follower of the broadcast here with the congratulations.
Oh, Chris is my roommate's father.
Oh,
so he's
really?
One of my roommates. It's Liam. Liam Miller is one of my roommates.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
one of
okay.
my roommates.
Oh, that's so
I got
great.
Liam and Levi. Levi's my other roommate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, their room's gonna be a little bigger now.
I know, right? They got a spare bedroom to fill. I mean, also shout out Greg Felton. Thank you for having me this summer, man. It's been wonderful.
Right, yeah, your host family. I mean, that's.
He was a SAG too. He was in there, and we were watching the draft, and he was the second person I hugged in the draft room. So it was awesome.
Man. Oh, This is the best. Let's see. Peyton Knowles got aboard one way or the other. He's on first.
I think he walked.
He walked? All
Yeah.
right, I'll take your word for it. You're paying more attention to the ball game than I am here. So you'll fly out from here to Arizona then, or
No,
do you get to go home for
I
a
get
little while first?
Just a short bit, like
Okay.
a few days, just to get home and stay with my family a little bit. And
Touch base real
yeah.
quick with family and friends and pets if you've got any real quick before heading out to Arizona.
14-year-old dog. I got to say goodbye to her. I don't know how long she's going to be around, so got to say my goodbyes then, too.
At least you get a little bit of time with her then before you got to take off. That one stroked out to center field stand. Cotto doesn't have to go far to get it. Go ahead and score that L8 in your book. Ben Parker one away. I am just beyond excited. This is so great. And again, I'm so glad that you got to do this. I saw the organization had posted the news, and I did as well. And I said, now I got to go find myself a sweet Brewers hat.
Yeah, I know. It's so hard finding a Brewers hat here in Oregon. It was like, oh my gosh, I got to go find an old logo hat. And I mean, that's all right. I'll take it.
Now, which one of their logos is your favorite? Because Gary and I were talking about this earlier up here in the press box.
So they've kind of gone back to their older logo with the glove and the ball.
Yeah.
But I like the M with the wheat on it.
Okay.
I love this. I actually, that's kind of my childhood growing up with
No, that's
baseball
fair,
and,
because, I grew up with the mitt and the mitt and the ball, and I love that as well. And
I got him.
Oh,
Let's
nice
go.
move by Sam Rice. 1-3 the put out on Peyton Knowles, picked him off. Dang, we've seen a little bit of everything this game.
Yeah, this is a great little game we got going on here.
Oh, Debbie's excited for you. You're going to be living the dream. The folks are excited for you. I'm sure the organization here obviously excited for you. They were super quick to get on that and
I love
tweet
that.
out like this is a super exciting time. I cannot wait to follow you going forward. This is delightful, and I'm really glad you could join me up here.
Yeah, I should have been. Mags texted me earlier. He's like, "Hey, you want to be on the talk show before the game?" And I was like, "Oh, dude, I'm gonna be out for dinner, celebrating a little bit." So I was like,
"Good for you, though. Good for you."
Dang. I wanted to go on with you, K-Man, and Mags, and it's been a great time out there. But
we have ourselves some fun out there, absolutely.
Oh yeah, everybody's got to check that out.
I'm sure Ron would love it if you got time to swing by and say hi to him.
Actually, got a photo with Ron.
Did you really?
I did. I got to show you real quick.
Absolutely.
Pull up my
I wish
phone.
there was a way we could put this on the pro.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's so great. Did he give you a K?
No, I wish. That would have been awesome.
Oh no, Ron. Ron actually is here. Ron,
dude, I can't ask him for a K. That's
you don't have to, Ron. I'm going to ask. I'm going to ask that you give Morris Austin a K. We'll figure out how to make this work. But
I'll have to hang that one up in my bedroom.
Absolutely, yeah.
Right there. I gotta have
Lord
the team
knows
sign
you
it.
were responsible for enough of them being hung out there by Ron out in left field, friend. So yeah, you definitely deserve one of those.
Yeah, it's been a blast out here. I appreciate Mags having me out here, and I didn't know what I was getting into at the beginning of the year, and I was kind of just needing innings, and I needed to prove myself again, coming off of surgery, and Mags having me out here, BG and Hop and all the guys that just kind of put all this work and effort into this team. It's been phenomenal out here. I've really enjoyed my time.
Well, I hope that you enjoyed what the organization does here, because folks say it all the time. They do baseball a little differently here, and it is definitely the case. That ball hit into right field, and that's going to be a base hit for Aiden Espinoza. Now you've got the folks in chat lobbying for Ron to give you a K. I've now. We now have folks that are championing your cause, so that'll be great, and I'm sure he'll be willing to do that.
No, that's none.
So how long will you? So you played the college season, and then you've played a month and some change with us, and then you're headed to Arizona after a few days. Does their season extend as long as MLB or the higher minor league seasons do?
Yeah, so I think the complex league ends a little bit shorter than minor league, and minor league is also a little bit shorter than major league. So it's just a little bit short and feel, and then after that, I think that's when they're gonna say, hey, we're gonna put you this place or this place. So I'm 23 years old, and hopefully they can kind of throw me up there a little bit quicker than some of the other guys that are 17, 18 like Jacob.
Right.
I'm impressed with that kid. He just turned 18, and he's already doing what he's doing. So. Good props to him, man.
Right. That is, man, that is bonkers to me. Is there, I mean, you know, just between you, me, and the folks in the chat here. Which level are you hoping that they put you at? Have you looked through the organization and the teams and where they are on the minor leagues for the Brewers and where you'd like to go?
I mean, wherever they put me is obviously where I'm supposed to be. So like that's their decision. But also like I want to be up there quicker. I want to prove myself up top. And if I don't, then I don't. But if I do, then I want to keep chugging ahead, keep pushing that train up, and keep going. So.
Where's their AA team? Do you know? Have you looked that far ahead?
Yeah, actually, I think their AA is in. Oh, I just looked this up actually.
Don't mean to put you on the spot here.
It's in Mississippi.
Oh, okay.
The Shuckers.
Oh, in Biloxi, yeah.
Biloxi.
Okay.
And then the AAA is in Nashville, so that'd be cool.
Oh,
and then
Nashville would
I
be a
guess
good
Wisconsin
city.
too. So they got one team one minor league team in Wisconsin. The other ones are kind of out there.
Yeah, the Carolina Mudcats. That one popped up out into right field and making the catch, Nigel Calderone, and that will do it for the Sweets. Friend, I'm not going to keep you any longer, but I so appreciate you coming up here.
No.
Friend, congratulations,
so
seriously, and I hope the best for you going forward, and I hope you get some time to celebrate and eventually sleep.
Yeah.
I hope you get a chance to sleep, and then go back, hang out with some friends, family, your dog, and then and then go live the dream, friend.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Mike.
So happy for you. Friends, that is Morris Austin headed to the Milwaukee Brewers, and we couldn't be happier for him. Glad to have you, friend.
Thank you.
We will be back. Well, we've missed the Dillon race, so I'll let you all watch that, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Dillon won. Valiant effort. Sorry, Calvin. Get 10% off Pickles merchandise when you shop at the Pickles store and $1 off tickets bought at the box office when you use your Pickles Visa card. Brought to you by Pacific Northwest Federal Credit Union. Apply now at pnwfcu.org/pickles. After the game, you can head to the #1 Subway in Portland. That's right, Eastside Subway is located at 82nd Holgate in Eastport Plaza, just 10 blocks down. Order your favorite sub, get a free cookie, and it's open 24 hours. Walker Stadium, if you purchase a Launchable, walk to the left field foul pole right now. Immediately, we're going to launch them in unison at the top of the 7th inning. Lead off for the Picks, number 39, Andrew McKenna.
Chat friends, I appreciate you immensely. Badgering Ron the K-Man to give away one of the Ks is delightful. Well done. That was a wonderful interview. I am so excited for Morris and his entire family. 1-0 pitch on the way to Andrew McKenna, misses ball 1. It's going to be McKenna, Mayshore, and Pierce for your Pickles here in the bottom of the 6th inning. I'm assuming Dillon won the race. I wasn't paying attention. That pitch fouled away. Count goes to 1-2. Oh, that's a good idea. Wind to the 1-2 pitch on the way. Outside, ball 2. 2-2. That was Morris Austin, Ron. Delightful to have him up here. So thankfully agreed to do that. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on that one. Knocked foul out towards the left field berm. And nobody made the catch. Wind in the 2-2, swung on and missed. Got him. Andrew McKenna down on strikes. I've got that down as Tyler Harper's first strikeout.
Now batting, number 1, Dalton Mayshore.
Dalton Mayshore to the plate. Nobody on, one down. Mayshore's walked his last 2 times up. fouls that pitch out towards the parking lot. 0-1. Oh, Jeff, I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad you got. I really hope you got to hear that interview. Oh, man. 0-1 pitch on the way. Off the plate. Ball one. 1-1. Harper comes set. Brings in the 1-1. Low ball 2. 2-1. Well, Jeff, congratulations again to you and your family. This is such cool news. Harper set at the waist now with the 2-1 high and tight. Ball 3. 3-1. Lights now starting to take effect at the stadium. Past the hour of 9. 3-1 on the way, inside, ball 4. Dalton Mayshore with a 1-out walk. Third time in a row Dalton has walked. Thank you much, friend. I will definitely pass that on to the rest of the press box.
Number 44, Jesse Pierce.
1 on, 1 down. Third baseman Jesse Pierce to the plate. Bounced into the ever-popular 6'5 fielder's choice his last time up. First pitch he sees this at bat, in for a strike. Oh, that's so cool. 0-1. Mayshore gets his lead over at first, stretches it out to about 2 steps. 0-1 pitch on the way, over for a strike. Count goes to 0-2. Oh-2 pitch misses away, ball 1. You know, they never told me when I got involved with this that I would get to be present for stuff like that. Like, this is, I know I got 2 once last year, but this is even better this year. I'm so excited. 1-2 pitch popped up. Looks like it's going to be Marquez making the catch. First baseman settles under. P3 the put out on Jesse Pierce.
Now batting, number 6, Jack Mencho.
So Mencho to the plate with 2 outs. Dalton Mayshore still on at first. Getting to watch the realization of one's dream come true in close proximity is pretty flippin' awesome. Pitch over for a strike, 0-1. Mencho still looking for his first hit on the night. Harper looks over at first. Now brings in the 0-1. That one misses. Count evens at 1-1. We'll run you all through the West Coast League scores in a little while. 1-1 pitch on the way outside. Ball 2, 2-1. Mo was kind enough to get a photo of Morris and I together here in the press box, and I am thankful for that. 2-1 now, swung on and missed. Count evens up at 2-2 on Mencho. Evan Cloyd on deck. I echo that sentiment, Debbie, absolutely. Pitch low and away, ball 3. Mayshore was a third of the way to second base and returned under threat of throw from one catcher, Kevin Spear. Oh, Jonathan giving us an update as well. All right, we'll run through the scores here in a little bit. 3-2 pitch, misses low, ball 4. Metro aboard for the first time tonight. Second walk issued this half inning by Tyler Harper. Runners on at first and second for first baseman Evan Cloyd. Cloyd doubled the lead off the fifth, eventually came around to score on a wild pitch. Up now with 2 on, 2 down, bottom 6. Pitch on the way, swung on and knocked foul on the left side. Careens off the fence and out into left field. Aiden Espinoza going to come in and get that ball out of play. Tosses it to our bat boy there up the third base line. Mayshore gets his lead at second. Metro the lead at first. That one hit towards third. Bobbled momentarily. Throw down to second in time. 5-4 the putout erases Jack Metro, and that will do it here in the 6th inning for the Pickles. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on. We are headed to the top of the 7th inning here at Walker Stadium. Your score, Pickles 8, Sweets nothing.
Tired of beer that's just too bland? Not a problem anymore! Introducing the amazing Voodoo Ranger IPA. It's bright, hoppy, and comes in a variety of options. Plus, you can take it almost anywhere. Stop drinking boring beer. Instead, join the many others living rangerously today. But wait, there's more. Call 833-V-RANGER. That's 833-V-RANGER to get free rangerousness. Live rangerously today. Call now.
Hey, don't judge me. I'm waiting to run my dishwasher and get my laundry done after this peak time event is over. You know, those times when you get rewarded for shifting your energy use away from the times when energy use is high or prices are expensive. And when we all just shift a little, it helps bring more sustainable resources into the mix. So relax. Learn more about shifting energy today at portlandgeneral.com/shift.
Welcome back, friends. As you see there, new pitcher on the mound for your Portland Pickles. That is Carter Delaney. Takes over for Sam Rice, who goes 1 inning, does not give up a hit or a run, walks 1 batter, did not strike anyone out. Excuse me, walked 2 batters. Did not strike anybody out. Carter Delaney on to face Jacob Marquez, Logan Meyer, and Caleb Gray. Also, new catcher behind the plate, that is Luke Bard. He takes over for Andrew McKenna. Orlando asking, does anyone know the name of the girl who interviews the players on Instagram? I do not off the top of my head, but I am surrounded by people who can probably tell me that, friend, so I will work on that for you. We're just going to go ahead and assume that Luke Bard is taking over for Andrew McKenna in the lineup as well. Oh, and Draven Nushida in right field. All right. Mags digging into the bench a little bit tonight. And we'll go ahead and assume that Draven is batting in Calderon's place. First pitch, top 7, over for a strike, 0-1. Just trying to update my scorebook here real quick. Marquez awaits the 0-1, swung on and missed. 88-mile-an-hour fastball. Count goes 0-2. Oh, Daniel, you get to join us here at the stadium tomorrow night. Excellent. It is a great time here. Tomorrow night's Wolf Wednesday. 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Got him. Carter Delaney strikes out. The first batter he faces in the form of Jacob Marquez. Second time Marquez has struck out tonight, and that is strikeout number 5 for Pickles pitchers overall. Hey, Sam, do you happen to know who on Instagram does the interviews for us? Sorry, what was that? I believe so. One of our friends in chat is asking. Oh, that's Lily? Oh, it's Lily. Lily, part of our game op staff. That pitch popped up. Will it stay in play? Yes, it will. Luke Bard, the new catcher, making the catch. Score that one 2P as that was taken care of in foul territory. So that is one of our game op staff, Lily, that is doing those Instagram interviews, Orlando. Two away for Caleb Gray. First pitch to him, missing away, ball 1. Delaney's 1-0 pitch over the outside part of the plate. Count evens up at 1-1. Well, AF, we still have YouTube. Count goes to 2-1. Delaney set. Pitch on the way, over first strike. Count evens up at 2-2. Gray not happy with the call. The Dolphin was extremely happy with the call, though. Wide to the 2-2 pitch, swung on, pop foul left side. Count stays 2-2 on Caleb. Kevin Spear on deck. Delaney set, 2-2 on the way now. That one goes all the way to the backstop. Count runs full. Moose looking to rally the fans in this nail biter. 3-2 on the way, misses ball 4. 2-out walk for Caleb Gray. Second time in a row Caleb has drawn a walk. And that'll bring up the catcher, number 23, Kevin Spear. Spear came in tonight batting 162 on the season. First pitch he sees over for a strike at 89 miles an hour, 0-1. Gray gets his lead over at first, not a big one, about a step and a half. 0-1 pitch off the plate. Nice stop by Luke Bard. Count evens up at 1-1. New baseball supplied. Gray reestablishing the lead over at first. A quick throw over, but Gray back standing. Not straying too far from the bag. One pitch on the way. High ball 2-1. Lewis Rose is checking in. Apparently the night's game final, 10-0. Catch that on the score update here in just a few minutes. Next pitch swung on and missed. Swung through an 87-mile-an-hour fastball. Count evens up at 2-2. Laney's 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Got him. Started out the inning with a strikeout. Ends the inning with a strikeout. His second 6 overall for Pickles pitchers, and that's it here in the top of the 7th. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left to the bottom of the 7th inning. We go 8-0 Portland. Well, broadcast friends, welcome back. I spared you from the a cappella singing of Take Me Out to the Ball Game by the Walker Stadium faithful. Joe gave them an A+. I think he was being overly nice. Anyway, let's take a look at the West Coast League scores that are final. In Kamloops, the North Paws falling to the Edmonton Riverhawks 5-2. As Lewis Roses reported in Springfield, the Corvallis Knights victorious over the Drifters by a score of 10-0. And in Victoria, the Harbor Cats beat the Lefties 4-1. Everything else is still going, and we'll update those as we go along. First pitch, bottom 7 missing away, ball 1. Armando Briseño, Kyler Stancato, and Jackson Waller here in the 7th, theoretically. 1-0 pitch, swung on, inside out swing into right field. Logan Meyer takes a couple steps over and makes the play. F9, the put out on Briseño. In the top of the 7th in Nanaimo, the Night Owls trailing the Apple Sox 10-4. In the bottom of the 9th inning, Bellingham Bells trying to rally against Ridgefield, currently down 10-8. In Bend, the Black Bears all over the Elks, 14-2. First pitch on the way, outside, 1-0. And of course, your score here, 8-0 Portland. That catches you up on the West Coast League scores from around the league.
We love you, Johnny. Thanks for being here.
I haven't seen Idaho mash either. Count goes to 2-0 on Stancato. Optimus Prime back. Glad to have you here, friend. Harper's 2-0, swung on and was legitimately fouled straight back. So count goes to 2-1 on Kyler, singled twice. Flew out to left his last time up. Harper's 2-1 on the way. Misses ball 3. 3-1. Well, fans, remember tomorrow night is Woof Wednesday. 3-1 pitch on the way. Outside ball 4. Kyler Stancato aboard for the 3rd time tonight.
Now batting, number 48, Jackson Waller.
Jackson Waller to the dish, 1 on, 1 away, bottom 7. Stancato's got his lead at first, but not one of the longer leads we've seen him get over there. Waller offers at the first pitch and misses 0-1. Is there a theme for this Woof Wednesday? Yes, there is. 0-1 pitch fouled off. Count goes to 0-2. Problem is I am really bad with my dog breeds, and I don't remember exactly. Let's see. Oh, Bernese dogs. Yeah, on the big Bernese dogs. That's right. Oh, 2 pitch on the way, outside, ball 1. 1-2 the count on Waller. Draven Nushida, who took over for Nigel Calderon in right field, on deck for Portland. 1-2 pitch, swung on and fouled off at the plate. Crowd thinning out slightly as the evening wears on. Temperature has definitely dropped here at the stadium, but it is extremely pleasant this evening. Wind in the 1-2 pitch, inside, ball 2, 2-2. Looks like we got a beach ball going down the first baseline. Dylan playing with a beach ball in a tie and rainbow flag outfit. 2-2 pitch, swung on, hit right towards second base. Nice grab by Knowles. Over to second for 1. The relay to first in time. 4-6-3 double play, and that'll do it for the Pickles here in the 7th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We head to the 8th inning here at Walker Stadium. Pickles 8, Sweets nothing.
Oaks Park and their community partners are offering outrageous savings on weekdays all summer long. For a fun family experience you'll remember for a lifetime at a price that makes your wallet happy today, visit oakspark.com to view this season's special offers.
Oaks Amusement Park.
Ready to go back to a gym.
Well, clearly you haven't gone crunch mode.
Crunch mode?
It's the feeling that you get
when you finish up a set.
Everyone working up a sweat.
When you're hating your trainer, the lover when you're done.
Working out the meal, you know the one. Yeah, that's crunch mode.
Crunch mode.
Join Crunch Fitness. Membership start at $9.99 a month.
Fitness.
All right, friends, we have a grip of defensive changes for your Portland Pickles. As you knew, it was already Luke Bard who had taken over for Andrew McKenna behind home plate. Kevin Ferguson now at first, Alejandro Garza at second, and Elijah Henning at third. First pitch, top 8, misses, ball 1. Cole Liggett checking in. Bob Weisgarver checking in. Glad to have you along, friend. Glad to have you all along this evening. Been a lot of fun. 1-0 pitch, swung on, popped up, right side. Will it stay in play? Negatory. Oh, that had to have bounced off a table, the way that ball shot off. 0-1. Much appreciated, friend. Thank you. We have a lot of fun up here. Kennedy Hara, Peyton Knowles, and Ben Parker for the Sweets. 1-1 pitch on the way, swung on and ripped to third. Elijah Henning makes the catch. And then to celebrate, throws the ball into left center field, as one is often likes to do. L5 the put out on Hara. Were we purposefully Little League throwing the ball around the infield after that? That was cute. I like that. Why not? Well, Peyton Knowles now to the plate. First pitch he sees this at bat. Rips off a tone pole further down the line. I don't know that I've heard that one wrong since I've been here. We've got the 2 tone poles immediately behind home plate. And then we have additional tone poles further up the first and third base line. That one ripped off the second one on the third base line. I don't think I'd ever heard that one ring before. Pitch missing away. Count goes to 1-1. I mean, honestly, it just sounds like the Taco Bell bong noise. 2-1 the count. Ooh, fried pickles, chips, or spears? Chips, please. 2-1 pitch on the way. Outside, ball 3. 3-1. Meredith shouting out Elijah, who made that great catch. Kennedy Harrah's line drive. 3-1 on the way. Outside, ball 4. Peyton Knowles works a walk for his second at bat in a row. 1 on, 1 away, and that'll bring up center fielder Ben Parker. As far as the chip spears debate goes, it's all about fried square footage or surface space, as it were. I feel like pickle chips allow for more fried, crispy goodness. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Parker behind in the count, 0-1. Knowles gets his lead over at first. 0-1 pitch on the way, over for strike 2. Parker quickly behind in the count. Dolphin fans voicing their joy at the noise. 0-2 pitch missing outside. Snap throw down to first base. Kevin Ferguson kept that in front of him. Somehow everybody managed to keep the ball in front of them there. So Knowles hasn't been able to go anywhere, still hanging out at first base. Individually murdered deep fried relish bits. Well, all right, we see what happens when we take things to the extreme. Popped up right side, out of play. I knew what you meant. That's funny. Count now 1-2 on Parker. Knowles getting that lead over at first base. A little longer than it was last time. 1-2 pitch on the way, swung on. Center field. Stancato drifts over. No. Yeah, it is still Stancato out there. Makes the catch. F8 out on Parker as Knowles returns to first. More baseballs delivered to our home plate umpire, Aiden Espinoza, now to the plate with 2 down. Delaney deals, misses outside, ball 1. Knowles step and a half lead at first. 1-0 pitch on the way. Outside, ball 2. 2-0. You're not wrong, Coptimus. Only 4 more tonight. The game's gone quicker than I expected. 2-0 pitch on the way. Swung on. Popped up. Shallow center field. Actually just barely out of the infield. Drifting over and making the play. Jack Metro, P6, the out on Aiden Espinoza. And that is it in the 8th. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 runner left. To the bottom of the 8th inning we go. Still 8-0 Portland.
Yovu Beer, classic American lager. Proud sponsor of the Portland Pickles. Locally owned and brewed in Portland, Oregon. Yovu Beer, classic American lager. It slaps. Yovu Beer, classic American lager. Proud sponsor of the Portland Pickles.
Welcome to Stormbreaker Brewing, located off Mississippi Avenue in North Portland. Whether you're looking for something light, dark, hoppy, or not hoppy, we've got you covered. We've also got a full bar featuring seasonal handcrafted cocktails. Ooh. Complemented by an extensive menu with plenty of options to go. Come hang out by the fire pits for weekly trivia or book a private event. All ages are welcome, and don't forget to bring your dog.
What do you think, son? 8 or 9?
For that, I'd use this.
Manscaped, huh? Son, back in my day, ladies loved grass in the fairways.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's not for down there. The beard hedger's for your face.
Oh, really?
The Beard Hedger features a rotary zoom wheel that provides 20 precision settings with just one guard.
Grip it and trim it, baby.
Introducing the Beard Hedger. Order today at manscaped.com.
Oaks Park and their community partners are offering outrageous savings on weekdays all summer long for a fun family experience you'll remember for a lifetime at a price that makes your wallet happy today. Visit oakspark.com to view this season's special offers.
Oaks Amusement Park.
All righty, friends, welcome back. New pitcher on the mound, Manny Casillas taking over for Tyler Harper. Harper goes 3 innings, gives up 2 hits, 1 run, walks 3, and strikes out 1. Manny Casillas from Northwest Nazarene College.
Lead off for your Pickles. Number 36 from Cal State Fullerton. Brandon.
Someone send this team to Burgerville. They're done. Anonymous Freak, that might have been the walk-off comment of the night, friend. Well done. Draven Nishida, Luke Bard, and possibly Dalton Mayshore due up here in the 8th inning for your Pickles. I'm going to share that with Gary later. I think he would think that was funny. Wind first pitch, bottom 8, over for a strike from Manny Casillas, 0-1. This is Nishida's first at-bat tonight. 0-1 on the way, in there for a strike. Count goes quickly to 0-2 on Nishida. Line in the 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. Nishida strikes out to lead off the 8th inning. First strikeout for Manny Casillas. 3rd strikeout. At least I have the 3rd strikeout overall for Walla Walla Sweets. Pitchers. No pickles on that burger, please. Okay. Y'all are having fun in there. Well done. Well done. No pickles. Oy. First pitch to Luke Bard, over for a strike, 0-1. Luke watches the 0-1 fly by. Count evens up 1-1. Luke Bard taking over for Andrew McKenna. McKenna had a heck of a day. 3 singles, 3 RBIs. That pitch fouled off. Count goes to 1-2. But AF, how do you feel about sweet potato fries? We really need to look into a Burgerville sponsorship, it feels like. 1-2 pitch. Misses high, ball 2. Next pitch misses inside. Count goes full. Duple. 3-2 pitch on the way, swung on, taken out towards center field. Ben Parker ranging over. No, it was the right fielder, Logan Meyer, making the catch. F9, the put out on Luke Bard. And number 14, Zage Lancaster to the plate.
Walker Stadium's got a very special announcement. It's Asher's 10th birthday today, and I want you all to cheer loud for our pal Asher, celebrating number 10.
1-0 pitch on the way, misses ball, 2-0. Oh, arena football in Portland. Man, that would have been great. I missed out on that. 2-0 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Count goes to 2-1. The one on 92nd is back open again. 2-1 pitch on the way in the dirt, ball 3-1. Yeah, the one on 92nd and what is that? Powell is back open again. I am thankful for the folks there. I occasionally stop by and get a shake on my way home. Home plate umpire Jacob Hudson out to dust off home plate. Lancaster takes a breather real quick. Right-hander steps back in. Casillas with the 3-1 pitch, inside, ball 4. Lancaster draws a 2-out walk.
Now batting from Southwestern Oregon Community College,
Meredith Henning. The next batter, number 32, Elijah Henning. Elijah taking over for Jesse Pierce. First pitch he sees misses high, ball 1. One-0 pitch on the way, swung on, pop foul. Debbie, I don't actually know the answer to that. I usually get the chocolate ones. Well, since we're talking about that, I did my fair share of closing at Burger King back when I was in high school, and then the first year I was in college, I opened. So I got both ends of that. Casillas is 1-1 pitch on the way, over for a strike. 1-2. Oh, the Portland Forest Dragons. I do vaguely remember that now that you bring it up. Graham creeping in from third. 1-2 pitch on the way. Check swing didn't go. Ball in the dirt. Count evens up at 2-2. Zage Lancaster with a lead over at first base. 2-2 pitch on the way, and the dirt, ball 3. So a good number of us have done our work at a fast food restaurant or two in our lifetime. I figured that seems normal. That tracks. 3-2 pitch on the way to Henning. Swung on and ripped foul into the Pickles dugout. Count stays 3-2. Good to know about the strawberry shakes. Now y'all made me kind of want one. I may get one on the way home tonight. 3-2 once again, popped up. Right side, going to be on the infield. Peyton Knowles making the play. P4 the put out on Henning, and that'll do it for the Pickles here in the 8th. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left. Friends, 3 outs to go. We'll see if the Pickles can hang on. Your score going into the top of the 9th inning, 8-0 Portland.
Lents Park and their community partners are offering outrageous savings on weekdays all summer long for a fun family experience you'll remember for a lifetime at a price that makes your wallet happy today. Visit oakspark.com to view this season's special offers.
Oaks Amusement Park.
Broadcast friends, that was the Pickle faithful here at Walker Stadium. They did pretty good that time, so I thought I'd let you listen in. It's going to be Andrew Graham, Jacob Marquez, and Logan Meyer to face double-aught Josiah Shipley. First pitch swung through at 87. 0-1. Graham walked in the fourth. Only time he's been aboard tonight. Next pitch, missing ball one. Okay, I do love that the thread, that the chat now has taken off on the merits of having worked in the fast food industry, which I really do believe is an important thing. That pitch missing ball 2-1. Also, whoever else said that they got well-rounded by eating fast food pizza, same friend, same. Wind and the 2-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Count evens up at 2-2. Multi-Apples checking in. Glad you found us tonight, friend. You did miss a great interview with Morris Austin. 2-2 pitch on the way, misses ball 3-2. $2 an hour, woof. When I started, I believe it was $4.75 in Washington State. Wind and the 3-2 pitch on the way, swung on, hit towards short. Ranging over Metcho, the throw to first. Nice dig out by Kevin Ferguson, 6-3, the put out on Andrew Graham.
We recognize and support all athletes' right to compete, including trans athletes, intersex athletes, non-binary athletes. We love you all, and thank you for spending your night with us.
One away, top of the ninth inning. Jacob Marquez to the plate. Marquez 0 for 3 tonight. Taps home plate. Shipley's got his sign come set. First pitch of this at-bat, swung on and missed. 88-mile-an-hour fastball. 0-1. Marquez steps back in. I'm outside the stadium. Can someone let me in, please? 0-1 pitch fouled away. Well, Lance, we're sending word down to the front gate, folks. We'll see what happens. It's over, Lance. Go home. Aw. 0-2 pitch on the way. Got him looking. Strike three. Beauty on the outside corner. Off-speed pitch at 73 miles an hour. Marquez strikes out for the third time tonight. First one for Josiah Shipley. Ron hanging, I believe, K number 7 out there. Just hop the fence near Ron. Listen, don't go spreading that. Come on now. Wind of the pitch on the way outside. Ball one. Oh. I mean, there's not much game left, friend. We got 2 outs in the top of the 9th. 1-0 pitch, swung on and fouled off at the plate, it looks like. Well, friends, remember, this is just game 1 of this 3-game series, as alluded to tomorrow night. Wolf Wednesday here at the ballpark, with an emphasis on the big Bernese fluffy fellas. But you can still bring any old puppers. We love them all here. Pitch over for a strike. Count goes to 1-2. And then the third game of the series. Portland Trailblazer night on Thursday. Both games starting at 7:05 p.m. Well, Lance, I do hope you come back tomorrow. It's a lot of fun here. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on. Bounce towards third. Henning's got it. Throw over to first. In time. 5-3 the put out on Logan Meyer and friends. Stick a fork in this one. It is done. Your final numbers for tonight's ball game. For the visiting Walla Walla Sweets, no runs on 3 base hits and 2 errors. For your home team, Portland Pickles, 8 runs on 10 base hits and no errors. Friends, thank you so much for joining us this evening. As always, I love having you all hang out in the chat. Glad you got to catch that interview with Morris Austin. That will go down as a highlight of my career. And as Joe and Moose like to say, go Pickles. We'll be back tomorrow night, friends. Until then, take care.